Bad deal. This is the one Christmas video. Can you, like, fuck off this one time? Okay, thank you. It went that quickly? About time I moved back here. Yep, the original log cabin from the beginning of 2020 is back. With a new look, and it'll probably last like 2 months knowing how often I change locations in my videos. Anyway, 2020 has been an incredible year. I got the most subscribers in a short time I've ever gained. I've got nice watch time from my viewers. I learned how to actually edit my videos. I got so many more people that actually talk to me on Discord. I got so many upgrades to my tech that I can't count them on 2 hands. I watched the first anime I ever got obsessed with, and I'm even predicted by Social Blade to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, which if you don't know has always been my dream. And I can't thank any of you enough for making this the most successful year I've ever had. Huh, I wonder if the rest of the world feels this way about 2020. Is saying that 2020 was a good year as bad as saying the N-word now? I think it's kind of ironic that the year my channel finally finds a bigger audience is the year where literally everyone else is going through what everybody thought 2012 would be. Thank God I'm still 15 then. Last year for Christmas, I made a video about my Roblox history. So this year I wanted to do the same and had a lot of ideas, but I eventually decided that the thing I wanted to have a look back on was the year in general. Because a lot of shit has changed. It almost feels like my channel in January 2020 and my channel in December 2020 are 2 separate channels in general. So to understand how my channel evolved, let's have a look back throughout the year as a whole. And by the way, I'm not going to be talking about streams because I am not downloading the entire video just for a couple of clips. Bugger off! Starting with... The first video I uploaded in 2020 was JonTron Outtakes, and this is a strong start to the year. It's an Aston movie style video, but with clips from JonTron's Starcade. I'd love to do another video like this, but I haven't got any ideas for it. But make sure to look out for something akin to this in the year 2021. It also contains my favorite comment out of any video of mine this year, from Mr. Jacinto? He claims that these aren't outtakes, they're clips from the actual episode. Well, no shit they are. What do you think a channel like the size of me had? Did you think I actually had possession of outtakes from a YouTuber that has over 6 million subscribers? I mean, yeah, there's that one guy who has Hot Fuzz outtakes, but that was probably just from, well, I don't know, a DVD? Yeah, that's probably what it was. If it wasn't, then I'm gonna sound like an idiot saying this. Oh, but it gets better. Because after this, he makes a full-on Twitter move and says, "You've lied to me and everyone else who is looking for genuine content. May all of your videos be flagged and taken down." Oh, I didn't even need to add on any of that. Just look at it in all of its majesty. The first big project of 2020 was when I heard that Flash was shutting down on February 16th, 2020. So I decided, hang on a minute, I've always wanted to make something like Starcade, so why don't I do it akin to Flash games? This will be fun. It's the most important thing on my channel to come out of early 2020, and I also think it's funny that when I finished it on February 16th, my upload schedule went from an actual schedule to just whenever I want. I just think that's funny. This year saw the rise of my first proper annual event, PS2 month. I know, Judge Month isn't cancelling PS2 month. I honestly felt like I was the one destined to be the PS2 guy, instead of buggering off and spending 6 years on Roblox of all things. So I decided to make this month to give myself an excuse to upload PS2 content. I think the most impressive thing I did this month was beating Parappa the Rapper 2, a rhythm game with only a mouse. Hardcore! The the longest awaited sequel on my entire channel released. A sequel to my most viewed video of all time, the top 10 worst Roblox faces Redux. I still think this holds up quite well, to be honest. I still agree with all the places, and I think the rules made it less predictable in general. So I think I did a smashing job on the sequel. My only wish, really, was that I did it after I did the whole, K-Den Live thingy, because then it would actually have a lot more editing and stuff, but no one's perfect. My channel anniversary gave me an idea that I'm absolutely going to be doing next year, that I call Nostalgia CHAL. And no, this doesn't mean that it's pronounced CHAL instead of CHAL. I just thought it would be better pronounced that way for this one word, so please stop pronouncing me CHAL! The entire idea is that I do a stream, and I have to dedicate 1 hour to each year of my channel's existence, and then make a video out of it. This year I only went up to 2018, considering that after that it was just natural changes. But this video isn't about my entire channel's history, it's about my 2020 channel's history, so we're moving on. I announced the development of a reboot of the Adventures of Blotman that I named the Blotman Saga, which I'm still only on the planning phase of to this very day. Good God, when I said that I needed more time, I wasn't kidding, was I? My computer I had for the past 2 years bites your dust, giving me a clean hard drive to work with. That's it. That's all that happened. While I was streaming Finobi, somebody told me about this cool editing software that has all the cool stuff called K-Den Live. It was free, powerful, and had no watermark like fucking Kindmaster. And that was everything I needed. Once I heard about this, I made the switch almost instantly. This is where the modern CHAL Gaming you see today started. While the previous segment is where I talked about where it started, this video is where it properly began. A full 10-minute long gameplay video with the occasional funny edit, which was the first video I ever made that made me go, oh my god, I really made that? And that's why this video will always stick with me. I got my hands on an Oculus Quest. It resulted in a couple of streams, but I'm planning to do a lot more with it in 2021, along with an entire Minecraft survival series that I've already recorded, and I don't know how I'm gonna upload, so look forward to that at a later date. Karambit is Unbreakable is my personal favorite video I've ever made. I tried a new genre of video and it absolutely paid off. A joke at every corner, only like 3 clips with no editing, fast-paced cuts, music synced at the beginning of the joke that just proves how big brain I am with timing. God damn, I love this video! This is my personal favorite video of the entire year and of my channel in general. And I hope I can make something that can at least match it next year. This is the day that my most successful video of the year came out. CHAL kills a sim 4 times in Bloody Battle. This is what I'm pretty proud of to be my most viewed video of the year, and yes, I am working on a sequel to it. So sit tight, mister, I want a sequel right down now, otherwise I'm unsubbing and leaving forever. Also, when I said that I had more footage, well, I wasn't lying, but I made a complete goof and deleted the footage when I was deleting old footage that I didn't need anymore. Completely forgetting about the extra footage, and I didn't realize it until like a day later. My 15th birthday was a special one. I made a stream that got the most views at one time that I've ever had, and I don't have any footage of this because bugger off, I'm not downloading that! And it ironically has the most sports shirt of my entire collection, even though it was a limited release, with 5 sales. But saying that, I feel like that kid who made that 0 subscriber special video. I'm fucking sad. Has anybody ever watched Nick Robinson? That guy that goes on weird journeys and gives me feelings every single time I watch them? Well, this was my Nick Robinson moment of the year. The fact that I just gave bankruptcy the middle finger and went, fuck you, I'm getting the Iron Curtain, is impressive. It's not my favorite video of the year, but it's easily the one I'm most proud of. I got my hands on a barely documented prototype of one of my favorite licensed games of all time, and I got the pleasure of being the first person to take a deep dive into it. This is the longest non-stream video I've done this year, and I'm glad it turned out good. Again, no, I'm not downloading the footage in this video. Too long, bugger off. This day saw the rise of my alter self, Hamman, which I haven't abandoned, I just haven't had any ideas for the previous 2 months that have anything to do with TF2, so I haven't made anything for it yet. Which I'm honestly very proud of. I finally managed to make a mark in not 1, but 2 communities, and in my opinion, I'd say I did a pretty damn good job at it as well. And no, he's not dead, as I said before, he'll be returning in 2021, I swear! This is the day where I revealed to everybody that sinning was on the schedule. From this point forward, I will be known as a JoJo fan, as this video is practically me telling everybody, hey, I'm a JoJo fan now. Come back in December for an entire month based on the franchise, with a gameplay of Eyes of Heaven on the side. And sure enough, 1 month later... JoJo. I decided, hey, 2020 was a very different year to anything that I've ever experienced before. Why don't I make a video about it? What was I thinking? And here we are today. So, what has 2020 changed in terms of analytics? Well, strap yourself in, because this is the most impressive part. I got almost 250,000 views from this year alone, got 700 hours of watch time on my channel, gained an incredible 169 subscribers, and all of this was in 1 year. Let's compare it to 2019 then. 2019 only saw 14.5 thousand views, 333.3 hours of watch time, and here's the kicker, only 56 subscribers. In 2019, I was pretty much stuck in 200 subscriber limbo. But now that I've gotten to the ending of the year right now of over 430, it's even at the point where back in 2019, Social Blade predicted that I would get to 1,000 subscribers in half a decade. And then in 2020, it went down not 4, not 3, not even 2, but to 1. 1 measly year before Social Blade thinks I'm gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. That is grapes. And who do I have to thank for this? All of you. Every single one of you. All the 430 people who subbed over the past years. And even more to all the people who've joined me in 2020. Because this year truly feels like the big boost that my channel really needed. And it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. So to put a close to 2020, if I could describe 2020 with one word, it would be tender. Just like that ham that's in your fridge right now. Hit that subscribe button or I'll take all of it. Why, you not doing anything? You don't want to go to the shops to buy another packet of it, do you? Go ahead, subscribe to save your ham. Did you know that 200,000 slices of ham disappear each year? Who do you think does that? Don't make yourself get added to that counter and subscribe.